The nest, built atop the tallest spire of the Eyrie, seat of power for Queen Imperia. Why should I let you in? The Queen is celebrating the anniversary of her day of ascension, when she cast out the traitors. She doesn't need to see one, Dragoness. If I turn traitor, Regis, you'll be the first to know. I am a captain of the Queen's Guard, and I am entitled to an audience. You would leave me, Dragoness. On my ascension day, you know, after 10 years, I'd be more surprised if you finally attended one. I am sorry, Queen. With so many Queen's Guards protecting you today, I didn't think I would be missed if I... Don't! Tell me how protected I feel. The flightless plot openly to depose me. Not this time. They are organizing, and I suspect they are about to act. They have always been anarchists and malcontents. It's all empty posturing. Let them plot. Steps must be taken. I am assembling a squad of Queen's Guards to find them, which would have been led by you, Dragoness. But I know what this day means to you. You have my permission to fly off and sulk somewhere instead, or perhaps plot against me. My personal feelings are irrelevant, Your Majesty. I am honor-bound to protect you. Yes, or I would brand you a traitor to the crown and obliterate you instantly. Or did you forget I'm the source of your power, Dragoness? Lucky for you, really. If I relied on your honor alone, I would have had your steel in my back years ago. Leave granted. You do me a great kindness, Your Majesty. Yes, I'm sure your heart bursts with it. Get out of my sight. Go mourn my sister. She thinks she broke me. That's why she gives me leave every year, the day she celebrates her Ascension Day, the day she killed my Shen. She lets me live because she thinks I'm an empty shell of a man crying over her sister's grave. Not quite. The ruins of a Skryok temple, goddess of the flightless, torn down 10 years ago. Like the others, when Imperia outlawed Skryok worship. As far as the crown is concerned, it's an abandoned ruin. No one comes here anymore. For a decade now, it's been perfect. Out of the way. Secret. I'm coming. I'm coming. Who is it? Ho, do not be afraid. I am not here on behalf of the crown. You are in no trouble. Is Corvus here? He should be expecting me. Go away. We are closed. You're not closed, you dirtbird. You are condemned. This is an abandoned temple for an outlawed religion. I'm a mage of the crown. I could execute you for even being here. Yes. And what are you here for? Never mind what I'm doing here. Where's Corvus? He's gone. Get out or I'll close the door on you. He can't be gone. Not today of all days. Corvus? Death in the family. Death in the family. He left. Yes. Very suddenly. Fine. So, you are in charge. Did Corvus at least tell you of our arrangement? What? No. This is a Skryok temple. Nest egg to the one true goddess of the flightless. We don't make arrangements. I see. Yes. Yes. The arrangement. I'm grateful for the coins, obviously. Yes. Grateful. Very grateful. But this rite you want performed, the rite of eloquence, that one, you know it only works on the living, yes? I am aware. The princess is dead, is my point. Not that I care one highborn or another up in the nest. It's all the same down here. But even I know she died, killed outside of Myr. Queen Imperia betrayed Princess Shen when she usurped her throne. This Queen Imperia, the queen you work for, you mean? I serve Imperia. Shen is my queen. Fair enough. That doesn't make her alive enough for this rite of yours. I did not say she lives, only that she didn't die. And the sigils form a seal. Yes, yes, I see. Not living, but not dead. This might work. Ingenious. This right. Yes, to quiet. And you perform this every year. Against my better judgment. Yes, only your kind practices necromancy. That's why we outlawed this cult in the first place. Dirty magic. Believe me, if I had any other choice, I wouldn't come anywhere near this temple. The sands of binding will complete it. Yes, fascinating. Your sands of binding. Could you unlock them from the cabinet, please? Of course, of course. But tell me, mage, why does the seal lead to the balcony? It is a gift to my beloved. A small gift, but the only one I know how to give. On the anniversary of her death, I summon her here and let her look out upon her rightful kingdom. Very romantic. Ah, let's see. Yes, here we are. The sands of binding. Excellent. The final sigil. Did it work? It did. You haven't aged a day. Death has its advantages. Whereas you have aged more this year than the last 3. My sister will be the end of both of us, won't she? One way or another. Shall we? Dragoness, thank you. Someday, it will be yours again. You say that every year. I don't think you mean it anymore. Shen, I do mean it. Right now, she holds my life in her hands. If I could just break her grip on me, I could find a way to bring you back. Dragoness, what if they don't want me back? I have been gone so long. Do they even remember me up there? What? Shen, don't talk nonsense. Of course, they remember. They don't, not for years. Don't lie to her, Queen's Guard. Imperia bought the forgetfulness of the court, and she paid well. But down here, Princess Shen, the flightless remember. Who are you, monk? Someone who wanted to find out who you two really are and who you serve. As for who I am, you're surrounded by statues of me. I am Skryok, you're standing in my temple. Skryok, it's been so long. I thought maybe I had dreamt you. I can understand you wanting to forget, Princess. It's been 10 years since I found you cast aside. Your kingdom, 10 years since I found you broken and wingless, and gave you a new life. But then you left, didn't you? Off to be a hero, to fight your great battle. You were supposed to be my champion, and you left. I took a risk with you back then. I didn't know if you would be any better than your sister. Now I know. I am worshipped by many names. To you, I am a goddess of vengeance. But to the flightless, I am a goddess of hope. When Imperia outlawed Skryok worship, I laughed at her hubris. You cannot tell my flock who they can pray to. I was wrong. She tore down every temple, executed every priest. We thought your father was bad, but Imperia was a whole new animal. It worked. It took her 10 years, but it worked. Brother Corvus isn't on vacation. Mage, he's dead. He was my last follower. There is a reason I don't look like my statues. I'm dying. It pains me to come to a highborn for help, but you two are all I have left. I want to give you the last of my magic. You will no longer be tied to Imperia's throne. She will hold no power. You, mage, will overthrow her. You will let the flightless return to their old ways. Return to me. Say that you want this. I want this. Are you prepared for this? Dragoness asked. I am, Shen managed to say, gathering herself. We have met here for years, looking out at this city, my city, talking of what ifs. Now we have the way. Then I can keep my promise, Dragoness said, turning around. Dragoness! Shen exclaimed. I feel complete. You waste my power. Save it for Imperia. No, even with all the power at our disposal, Skryok, it won't be enough to topple a kingdom. You're right. The Queen's Guard is thousands strong. We head to Midgate in the morning. I know someone who might help us.